Let's get it started. Cowboys again. Go figure.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Charles and I have been looking forward to this.
I do like them Cowboy jerseys, though. Those are the favorite ones from them.
AT&T Stadium. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Howell, first play, going to throw it. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they work this well upfield across.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can keep running man blitz.
For 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
Yep, got him out of that real quick.
First down, Howell to throw. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And a very
hell of a run, boy.
He'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Off play action. It's Howell. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Yes, sir. Start off the drive real nice.
Terry McLaurin, 27 yards. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score.
What defense was he in? I think he was in, yep, cover 2. Power flat.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. So the drive's going to start.
Good penetration.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And Chase Young is cleared to play tomorrow.
He did it again there.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Open man, the tight end, Luke
Good throw.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. That's got this one complete to Pollard. He's across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing. And they got it out to him on the left side. And he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
I appreciate that.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
To the house.
Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back.
All it takes is one mistake. Now we up 2 scores.
Touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great
Got too greedy.
I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Man, that was a good run. He almost broke it, too.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott.
Yeah, this dude, he's gonna throw the same route. Like, come on, bro.
And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own.
Man, that's all you got in your arsenal.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This one complete to
Yes, sir.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first
I think he's
downs,
blitzing.
keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
I already knew he was going to come through. Just had a feeling.
Marquise Bell just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him. I expect them to
Damn, I ain't get that. That's all good. I ain't tripping. His offense don't scare me.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. And they'll let this one go.
Good punt.
On the outskirts of the 10, they'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Yes, sir. Good tackle.
He won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Prescott. He's got his target. That's
good throw.
And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll run the end around. This is Cooks.
Come on now, they ain't gonna fool nobody.
Anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Prescott off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson.
Good route.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And no room.
He's fumbling next time.
To about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big
No,
hit
sir.
in order to get that 1 yard.
I can blitz too.
2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Prescott. Throw right side, taking it.
No, sir.
And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Now Prescott on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field.
I had a feeling he was gonna go to the tight end. I overplayed a little bit. It's all good.
Being taken down. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Prescott yet again. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott.
What an idiot.
Third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl, and the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Howell. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. Taking a shot for Samuel.
I knew he wasn't going to hold on to that.
Dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
What a punt. What a punt.
This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
That's not a safety? Oh, my goodness. Come on.
First half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
I think this guy only knows like 3 plays because
Charles, it'll be interesting.
He's been running the same thing the whole game.
In the locker room, haven't really been able to get anything going offensively.
It's not a run out of that. It's the daggone play action. But the tight end going across the field and on the corner.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well and they've kept them around in this game.
See what I'm saying?
Got some time. The running game struggled in the first half.
Look at
The opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great
Yes, sir. Good D.
or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Come on now. Play action on 3rd and 9. What is wrong with these dudes?
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop
Really
it.
think you're going to run for 9 yards to get a first down, third down, bro?
Let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Come on now. Come on now.
A real head scratcher there. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Went for the swat right there so I can get a good field position.
On the counter, Gibson. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oh, he blitzing again.
Back to throw, Howell. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And Howell will throw it.
Okay, come on, Thomas. Or Howell. Come on. I mean, he was right there. My man should have dove or something. Maybe it was my man too. It's all good. He ain't scored yet. I ain't really worried about it either.
Surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off
This dude is so predictable.
It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. That is
Oh, way to hold on to that.
Have the Cowboys 1st down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
He can have that underneath route all day if he wants to.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. And it's
Dude sucks, man.
And the Commanders are
all these bad throws he's doing.
This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall.
Yep, please back out. I need some competition.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, pick that off. Pick that off.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, what's he going to do? I think he's going to go for it.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check.
You know, nobody likes to punt on this game, man. Look at that.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw.
Come on now. Go.
Surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on afternoon. Give up the middle to Gibson. And he takes it.
Let's go.
Washington. Antonio Gibson.
See what happens when you don't punt and give me good field position and then one play. First touchdown.
In Kansas City. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, Chiefs nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. They had 3 yards.
The way some of these dudes play out so weird, bro.
Defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He got lucky I moved out of position.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this play still live. He faked
What a
the
goof.
spike, gonna throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now Mahomes.
He held on to that. Get out of here.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. Oh, he fakes a spike.
And then he holds on to the ball, man. He need a fumble.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first. And now what's this? They fake the spike.
Bruh, I mean, some of these guys, man.
Here at the 26-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving him
Pick that off, man, please.
first test in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Thank you. This guy was making stupid reads the whole damn drive.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
That's exactly what you get.
Take possession here at their own 33. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. They'll roll him out right.
See that man Chris Jones screaming through the damn line. Good Lord.
This one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, they did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to... and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
First down, Hal to throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is definitely not the answer.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about
I could have told him that all them times in Washington. His stats look good, though, but they ain't going to get you no results. He's one of them guys where once the game get out of hand, then he wanna perform, but it's too late after that. So you get a stat to make it look good.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he swallowed
Nowhere to go that time.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson.
Man, they was double teaming Chris Jones, man. They was definitely not trying to let him get through.
They were going back. He found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
3rd and 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, it's Howell.
That was a dumb pass. Oh well, you take off one.
Excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Sly able to put this one through.
I had television on that. Oh! Thank you.
And that flag accepted.
I definitely got to score a touchdown now.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown Washington.
Look at that. One stupid penalty. One dumb play from him, man. Now it's 14. It's going to be 14 nothing instead of 10 nothing.
Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right.
By the way, they ain't got no corners on the Chiefs that can guard McLaren or Dotson. So they're going to have a field day.
Extra point
I almost missed that one.
is up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
That should have been a fumble.
Try not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Good D.
By the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. This ball deep for Tony. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And this guy's gone. Come on now. Ooh, the Eagles are my kryptonite on this jump.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Once more, Gibson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Powell trying to pick it up on 3rd.
Good throw.
That's complete, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action. Howell. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Powell from the gun. Out left to Dotson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Powell's throw complete to Dotson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on third down, in particular not letting third and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Good throw.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
An extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Montez Sweat. They're going to drop him for a loss of a couple. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about one-man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your...
Good D.
And it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An intercept.
And he's gone. He was 22-8 and just left.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Purdy to throw it on first down. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Second down, Howell back to pass. And that is
Oh, my God.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And now with 3rd down, throw incomplete as well.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Sly able to put this one through. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach Termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their second drive here, the ball game, Charles. Remember last time? Oh, now some trickery.
Man, all these dudes play the same way.
He'll go down. They got him. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Finding room at midfield. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy.
Let's go. Let's go. Chase Young. Take that to the house.
And he will bring this one back.
Yes, sir.
Return for a Commanders touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do.
Why would he still throw that? I have no clue.
Looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The throw over the middle.
The guy's getting lucky.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. They call it no gain there on the 1st touchdown play. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Purdy now on second down. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, due to a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Jahan Dotson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 41-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Purdy off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Purdy. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Purdy will look to throw again here. He's got Ayuk once again.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here's Purdy.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Montez Sweat in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Being chased out left. He's got it at the 15.
Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play.
That's what you get.
And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Making Purdy look like Aaron Rodgers or somebody, bro.
Have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Second down, Howell now.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now here's a pass on 1st down.
Hit the wrong button. I meant to throw it to Dotson. I'm going to go right back to it.
He had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Back to throw, Howell.
To the right side and complete to Thomas.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got Thomas.
Damn, good throwing catch.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. And Howe will throw it. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's got
yes,
this
sir.
Almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Howell. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Going right back to Dotson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. They get this out left.
Come on now.
And he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. It's
Go
a
for it too, just because.
touchdown pass. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Howell throwing for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing.
That's what he gets.
Be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Cameron Curl, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And he's out of there. All right, win streak number 4. Win number 4.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be
we got the Bills
taking on the Washington Commanders.
Let's make this 5 in a row.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from FedEx Field.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
Throwing here, Howell. That one complete out to Dotson.
Wow, that was stupid.
Able to gain a couple there, and that's going to set up a
I ain't let him do that.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Howell.
That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Oh, my goodness.
Out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Nah, we're going to go for it.
Just 3 yards on
I barely go for it, but we're going to go for it this time.
And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Fourth down, Howell. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on fourth.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, hold on to the ball.
But it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Howell out of the shotgun.
No way.
Intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he is
There's no way that should have happened. Good play, huh?
touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
So
Yeah, that was my bad on that one. That's crazy. I ain't expecting to jump that high.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Powell's thrown into the hands of McLaurin. Here's 3rd and 9. Powell throwing on 3rd down here.
I just missed it.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. On the return, Hardy. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. Will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start the drive with Cook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. That's good to completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be faced with 30 inches.
To go for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Allen. He's got his running in the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Option play, here's Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
There we go. Get him. There we go.
He will go down. Montez Sweat able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Man, I did not. I think he's going to go for it.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here.
I was about to say, if he got that throw off, man.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. A handoff for Gibson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This is 2nd and 8. Now he'll look to throw it. Complete. It's Dodson.
Dang, that pass messes up the they're able to turn. Need to give him better pass than that.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Howell. Work in the middle of the field.
That was a nice throw. That was perfect.
Terry McLaurin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up.
Let's go.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Looking left side, and he's got
Damn.
it. That's Hardy. And he gets it here right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Allen to throw it.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be
Fast throw.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best.
Oh, he's going for it. I think he sees something.
So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down.
Let's go. That's what he get.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd and 6. Gibson again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he is into the end zone.
And we back up on the score. It's like that.
Antonio Gibson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Sly on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
He just left. Oh my goodness. It wasn't even that bad at the game. These dudes, bro. He was 2-5. 5-win streak. Keep it going. The Eagles. I gotta watch out for Quez and Brown, especially Quez.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. And Howe will throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. That'll go for a gain of 7.
And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Here's a give to Gibson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Now throwing on first down here. This pass hauled in by Dodson. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A give to Gibson running right. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the
catch him off
47-yard
guard.
line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action. Howell. Eagle pressure. This time. Down
Good
he
D.
goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Third and long. Here's Howell.
Damn, I just need a little bit more time.
That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yes, sir. Good penetration.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
Of course he ain't going to punt.
Still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed lead going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man.
I should have manned him up.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. And that'll be incomplete.
Wow. A little bump.
We do
Come
have
on
a
now.
penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No score after 1. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the option to give to Swift here.
Yes, sir.
Carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that with no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Now Hurts on the option right.
That is so stupid. Come on.
Good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, 1st down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'd get a few more yards if I just lowered my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man, don't do that.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That is not, I didn't touch him. Oh my God.
Pass rush gets home. So they'll accept
There we
that
go.
penalty, and that'll of course move
I'm
the
throwing
football
flags
off the
left
field.
and right.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Ha, that's what he get. Let's go.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. From near the goal line, here's Howell.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Here's Howell. That one complete out to Dotson.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
Oh my God.
Across midfield.
That was nasty.
Antonio Gibson.
Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio
That was
Gibson,
nasty.
77 yards. And the Commanders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders on to a 7-0 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going
Good
back to your
tackle.
game
Good
plan coming
tackle.
in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Yes, sir. Good closeout.
This time it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be taken
Damn, that was a good
down,
move.
but he does have first down yardage. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. From the gun, here's Swift.
Yes, sir.
They're going to stop him right at the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Ooh, lucky.
Took a pretty good shot.
He was lucky.
Pull that one in. Hang on, 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
Damn, good throw.
Around the 15-yard line.
Come on, make a mistake. Make a
Now the
mistake.
Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Hurts.
There it is. There go that mistake.
Intercepted. Picked off.
There goes that mistake.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
House throw taken in by Samuel.
Oh, you know what? We're going to try going for it. I don't care.
Perhaps a
Come on.
chance for one more quick
We
play
got this.
and another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Back to throw, Howell. And returns it right back to Samuel.
Ah, it's all good.
Seconds left in this first half. A timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
One last shot before the break. Howell.
That's complete. Tearing the
I decided to get I thought I got down quicker.
well across midfield.
Hopefully he was tapping me right there.
It's all said and done. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter.
I'm going to strip that ball. Never
Never
did hurt that ball and strip that
and
ball.
get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down.
Ow.
They want
Come
see if
on.
they're ready to answer it.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Man, Forbes having himself a day, and he gone. These dudes, man. Come on, I know you want to leave. Oh, wow.
Because
Okay.
after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's 1st down. Now Gibson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is going to lose yardage here. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. First down, Howell to throw. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him
Oh, he's
open,
blitzing.
even with
Or,
everyone keeping
yeah, he's
eyes on him.
blitzing.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. Incomplete. To give you an idea of how
we're going
accurate he's
for it.
been throwing the football,
Why not?
we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On 4th down, here's the option. Howell sliding down, and he picks up the 1st on that play. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, Howell.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Thomas. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Let's see what Slay got one-on-one. Nothing.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of
Look
this
at that
third
catch.
quarter.
Look at him. Oh,
Now
man.
Joey Slye for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out. Here's Slye now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Now a dump off here complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Hurts sets up to throw it. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to take
Yep, he's out of there.
at their own 41.
He's gone.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time.
He ain't gone
It was
yet.
getting close.
He's gonna be
And
gone
that
soon.
interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
99 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
From the 24 now, here's second down and a yard. Gibson, toss right.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for
Oh, he didn't
kind
get that?
of opening, but
Wow.
he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Good stop, whatever.
Depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed
He ain't
the
scoring
line
on me.
forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
And I am not sure, partner, there what
We shutting the Eagles out, man.
was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Across midfield. And he'll take this across.
That's game. You gotta be out of here now.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean,
That's it. Alright, that was my last one. Get on this jump tomorrow. Let me see. We are at 6 straight wins.